Hey, what's going on? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you know who I am, I'm the one and only. Nice to meet you. Today we're going to talk about why is it so hard for Amazon DSPs to keep their drivers or new hires or anything like that. Why is it so difficult for DSPs to keep drivers in general? This is my opinion only, guys. You can agree or disagree. DSP meaning delivery service partners. In the beginning, when they're getting hired on, you need to tell them, I'm talking to the DSPs now. You need to tell the drivers what the job is. And you need to let them know that the job is not as easy as it sounds. Because I'm sure some DSPs out there let the new hires know that the job is all sunshine and rainbows, an easy super job, and it's gonna be the easiest job they ever had, and they're gonna get paid all this good money, blah blah blah, right? No, you have to let them know the truth. It's been more than once where drivers have been told one thing, and once they get out there doing the job, it's a whole different story. I've heard it multiple times from many people. Like, I thought it was gonna be this thing, but when I actually got the job and started the job, it was a whole different thing on something I didn't even know about. I didn't know what's going on, what's happening. What the heck is not what I expected. And that's why most new people stop showing up to work, because the job is not what they expected. Me, as a trainer for my DSP, I always tell them, hey, this is what to expect. The job is a lot more physical than you think. It sounds easy on paper, but when you're actually out there, this is what you expect. And do you want to still do this job? Yes or no? I give them that option. If they want to opt out, they can opt out. But I give them in full detail what the job is and what they should expect, and not to expect that the job, even though it sounds easy, it's not gonna be easy. That's just me. I let them know the truth. That way they know what to expect and they don't feel blindsided when they start. Amazon DSPs out there, let the drivers know or new hires know what the job really is, and really emphasize what it is. On my video, I'll link it down below of what to expect as a delivery driver. I'll link it down in the description below. If you want to show them that video, you can. Might help you out a lot, right? Reason 2, I feel that the training that some DSPs give or Amazon gives is not good enough. Because even though I've heard this multiple times, so I'm not saying this because I don't know, whatever Amazon teaches the new hires in class is not the same as what they are expected to do on the road. I haven't been through the new training system, but I'm pretty sure it covers mostly safety stuff, like how to stay safe while driving and blah blah blah, which is a good thing because people do need to know how to stay safe, but they also need to be taught what to expect, how the job actually is. Maybe Amazon can make a day in the life of an Amazon driver video and actually show that during their training, and that would probably help them a lot more. So Amazon, if you want to use my day in the life video, you definitely can, just to let the drivers know what to expect, how the job is, what they'll need to do during the job and things like that. Because after training, some people still are confused, some people are still lost. They don't know what to expect, what's going on. They don't know how to load up a van, they don't know how the loading works. There's a lot of things that need to be fixed, and I can't really tell you what it is on Amazon side because I don't work for Amazon. That's one thing. Training is not good enough in my opinion. It's good when it comes to safety things because they have to know safety, but when it comes to actually doing the job, it's not good enough. It could be better, in my opinion only, of course. This goes out to DSPs as well. Never, in my opinion, throw out a new hire into a route with a full route. Always start new hires with nursery routes. Nursery routes will help out so much. And don't expect a new hire to be the best in the world right after they start. Because if you start doing that, they feel unappreciated, they feel more flustered, more confused. Like, how do you expect me to do 300 packages the first day, right? I mean, if I was new, I was thrown to do 300 packages the first day, I'd be like, man, this job sucks. I really don't want to do this. I don't know what I'm doing. It's just some confusing, just because you need to get the hang of the app, the Amazon Flex app and all that. The Amazon Flex app is not that hard to understand, but when you first start off, you don't know all the kinks and little shortcuts you need to know when you first start off. So that comes to my other point, ride-alongs. Ride-alongs are so important nowadays. DSP, if you can afford a ride-along, please do the ride-along, because a ride-along helps out so much. Because if they don't have ride-alongs and they're just thrown out there, you can only teach so much before they get on the road. And being on the road and teaching them through a video is a whole lot different thing. Please do a ride-along, because it's gonna help the new hires so much more. And not only that, it shows them what the job is really like, and if they don't like it before they even start, which kind of sucks, but I would rather them quit at the ride-along. Let them know this is what the job is. Let me know now. No hard feelings. We understand that this job is not for everybody, but let us know, because we will expect you to work on your first day, and if you don't show up, we're left with another route. And then we have to figure out what to do. A ride along will not only help them with everything, it'll show them how to load up, how to read a pick sheet, how you guys do pick sheets, or how do you guys load up your vans and things like that. And it just gives them so much information they need, which is hands-on information. Another reason why a lot of DSPs cannot keep drivers is because there are so many packages, dude. Like, for example, peak season's around the corner, right? So a lot of people are trying to hire. A lot of people are trying to hire. And there are a lot of packages that are going to have to be delivered. So if you're delivering, let's say for example 300 packages today, and peak season starting tomorrow, you'll probably deliver close to 400 packages, which it just turns into a lot. And some people, they just get frustrated. Some people just get really frustrated with the amount of packages they have, with the time they have. They're expected to take a break and they have to go to the restroom, and then there's not a restroom available, but they still have to deliver all these packages. Then they fall behind, and the DSP's calling them, why are you guys falling behind? You're supposed to be delivering this much, you're behind this much, you need to hurry up, push it, blah blah blah. So they start feeling that pressure. And I understand that Amazon gets on people's butts all the time, especially on the DSPs, to tell your drivers to hurry up. But how does Amazon and the DSPs, some DSPs are just bad about it too, how do y'all expect the drivers to deliver all this, especially when it's getting darker earlier? It's harder to see at night. So they have so many packages to deliver, and they can't even go to the restroom. It happens, trust me, it does. Even though DSPs emphasize go to the restroom, not restroom, but restroom is hard too. There's no time to go to the restroom, or there's no time to take a lunch break. 30 minutes of lunch break can set you back an hour. Dude, it's crazy how a small lunch break can set you back. And then if you take, let's say you did take your lunch break, right? I would advise all delivery drivers to take their lunch break. Every single one of you guys should take your lunch break, because if they start getting set behind because of the lunch break, like, how are they gonna fire all the delivery drivers, right? One lunch break can set you back so much. And then if you bring back so many packages so many times, Amazon's like, nope, we can't do this, we have to let you go. On New Year's, I brought back like 30 packages because nobody was answering their door. Amazon pulled me to the side and told me, why did you bring back so many packages? Because everybody was out partying, everybody was out doing this, doing that. So now if you're bringing back a whole bunch of packages because you took your lunch break, what are we supposed to do? Are you gonna fire us all? Like, dude, 30 minutes can send you back. So that's why people say that even a lunch break is hard to take if you want to finish all the packages you want to deliver or have to deliver within the time frame we have. So yes, a lot of packages can be a big deterrent, or set people out from the job or not wanting to do the job just because they're emphasized on delivery. And they do want to deliver, so don't get me wrong. Delivery drivers do want to do their job. They want to do their job right. But when you give them that much and that much time, it's really hard to deliver, especially when it comes with traffic or apartments, or you can't find the location because you're in the middle of freaking nowhere in the middle of the night. Well, not in the middle of the night, but it's super dark and you can't see, and just obstacles you face every single day as a delivery driver. It gets really hard to deliver 300 plus packages within a time frame. Another thing that can set back or make delivery drivers quit is bad DSP. Their way is their way, or the highway. They don't listen to advice or what their delivery drivers are saying, like, hey man, this vehicle is very bad and we can't drive this van. And the DSP is like, you're gonna drive that van because you have to deliver these packages. Or they don't give you flashlights at night, or hey, we think if we do this way, we can do better. And then DSP is like, nope, you're gonna do it my way or or else you're gone. It's their way or no way, which kind of sucks because I think that a DSP that is trying to succeed needs to listen to their drivers. What can a DSP do to make, or what can any company in general do to make their workers' lives better, easier, make them work more efficiently? What can a DSP do in general to make the life of their workers better? If their workers are having a better work life, they're gonna do better work for you. If they're having a more miserable work life and everything's like you're getting in trouble for every little single thing, or you're not trying to work with the drivers, like, hey, what can we do to make things better for you guys? Then the drivers are gonna get pissed off and they're not gonna wanna listen to the DSP and they're gonna quit. It's that simple. DSPs listen to your drivers because the drivers are the backbone to your whole company. If you don't listen to your drivers, then how is your company gonna succeed? You need drivers. You need your drivers. They're the most important thing about your company. They are. Admit it, they are. All right, so we now determined that you need your drivers as a DSP. Your drivers are the most important thing about your company. If you have no drivers, you have no DSP, right? The other thing that deters more drivers is going to be pay. Like, honestly, people need to live and the pay just needs to go up. So if you're a DSP, when you first start, it will be a little bit hard, so understand that you can't pay so much when you're a new DSP. But once you're a more established DSP, this is my opinion, all this is just my opinion, guys, the more you need to pay your drivers. Just like, hey, you've been driving a year, let me give you $1 raise. You've been driving 2 years, let me give you another $1 raise. You've been driving 3 years, and you can cap it at like whatever, depending, I guess, where you live, like what state you live. But your drivers need to get paid well. The more your drivers get paid, the more they want to do their job more efficiently. They want to protect their job. They want to work there because they don't want to lose their pay. So if you're making $16.50 the first year, second year, make it 17. Third year, 18. Fourth year, 19. And just keep going until you reach that cap. The cap could be 21, 22, 25, 30. UPS does 30. Why can't a DSP do 30? The better you pay your drivers, the more they'll want to work there, and the more you'll have more established drivers that don't want to quit because they'll lose that good pay. I know it's hard for some DSPs to be like, hey, we don't want to pay our drivers that much because we want to make all the money. But if you take care of your drivers will take care of you. Instead of making 100K that year as a DSP, this is an example, make 60K. Yes, you're losing out on 40K yourself, but you're paying your drivers more and you're making more. So now if you start keeping good drivers, the more good drivers you keep, the more money you make, because you'll always be hitting that fantastic plus, blah, 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 whatever you need to hit as a DSP. So the better you pay your drivers, the more your drivers will take care of you. So in my opinion, do a yearly raises, 6-month raises, whatever raises, but do some kind of raise, because if you don't do some kind of raise, your delivery drivers are gonna find something else and they're gonna use that experience to go work somewhere else that pays better. So take care of your drivers. I know I'm saying this a lot, but take care of your drivers, okay? And like I said before, listen to the problems your DSP has and try to fix them. Listen to your employees, listen to your drivers. If they have a situation where, hey, this is not safe, think about it, brainstorm, ask your drivers, what can I do to make things better for you? What can I do to make you feel safer at work? What can I do to make this situation for all my drivers a better situation? What can you do? It just all comes down to taking care of your drivers. The more you take care of them, the better you train them, the more they'll want to stay with you, the more they'll want to work with you, and the better they'll want to do their job. So this is just my opinion, guys. Like I said, let me know if I miss anything. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. What do you think about what I've said? Like, are the drivers the backbone of the company? Because in my opinion, they're 100% the backbone. They are what keeps the company running. If you have no drivers, you have no DSP. So yes, DSPs, you will lose if you're new. You could be new to DSP, or if you are a DSP, let me know how things are going for you. You will lose a lot of people that think the job is one thing and then they start, it's a totally different thing. So always tell them the truth in the beginning before they even start. Give them a chance to opt out. Hey, I'm really telling you that this job is very physical before you start. Do you want to continue? Or I asked the new hires, like, hey, if you do continue with this job and then you decide later on this job is not for you, please do me a favor. This is the last thing I'll ask of you. This is the one thing I ask of you. If you do decide to quit, just please quit at the end of your route. Just finish your day, and then no hard feelings. You can go your separate ways. You'll get paid for what you work, but just please finish your day off. You don't even have to finish your route because you know the routes stop at a certain time, but at least finish your day off. That way I don't have to worry about somebody covering your route, because there's been plenty of times where people just quit. They sneak back to the warehouse, they park the vehicle, and then they get in their vehicle and just leave. So now we're stuck with a route and no driver. So now we have to figure out how to fix that. So let them know, like, hey, if you do decide to move forward, at least finish your day off and we'll be set. Okay, you don't have to, we're not mad at you or nothing. We know this job is not for everybody, but at least finish your day off if you do decide to move forward from here, which is the training. And then your first, second, even your first week, you decide it's not for you, at least finish your day. And that way they'll be like, yeah, okay, cool. They're not gonna be mad at me. This job is not for me. And then they'll understand. Definitely pay is a big talk here in the delivery world. The better you pay, the more money you give the drivers, the better quality of life or work life they'll have, and then they'll enjoy their job a lot more, because delivering 300 packages for $16.50 is kind of low in my opinion, or 17, even sometimes 18. Some people will be delivering 400 packages plus a day, and it's hard days that sometimes, and they just have to do it or else, right? So the better the pay, the more drivers you'll keep, because they won't want to lose that pay. Let them know exactly what the job is or how it is. Increase pay on a yearly or every 6 months, whatever it is, but give a good pay raise. Don't be cheap and give like, oh, here's a 10-cent pay raise. 50 cents, $1 a year, or something like that. Just take care of your drivers and they'll take care of you. Train your drivers. The better you train your drivers, the more they'll feel like they understand the job, and the easier it will be for them. So do a ride along if you can afford it. If you can't afford it, make some type of video, do some kind of day in the life as a delivery driver. That way they understand how the job is. If you want to use my video DSP, do it, but give them some type of video, some type of ride along. It doesn't matter if it's digital or if it's somebody sitting next to them. Give them some type of ride along, and I believe that's going to help them a whole bunch. And please do not throw them out there their first day with the full route, because they will not finish, especially if they don't, this is their first time delivering for Amazon at all. And listen to your drivers. The more you listen to your drivers, the better you fix the issues that they have as delivery drivers. Like, for example, you need flashlights at night and you don't have any, buy them flashlights. Like, buy them good quality flashlights, because little cheap ones don't work. They can't see anything, especially that if they're out in the countryside. Listen to your drivers, help them with whatever they need, and like I said, you take care of your drivers, they'll take care of you. And yeah, guys, this is my opinion only. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I stupid? Let me know down below. If anybody needs a model for their products, hey, I'll model it for you. Just hit me up. Alright guys, I'll see y'all next time. Like I said, I put videos in the link below. If you want to share them with new hires or anything, I'll put them down below. Tell you how the job really is, what to expect, things like that. What would make a better DSP, and what would help a DSP stop losing drivers so fast, because I see new faces all the time, and you guys probably do too, right? So let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see y'all next time. Watch these videos over here if you want to know more about Amazon, be a delivery driver, comedy skit, anything like that.